same adjective, how will it become superlative? That is the third. I think really nice to see you back on the platform. You have resubscribed.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So, how has your journey been so far? Do you think that you have been able to achieve some part of your goal?
Yes, there's some part of the goal. Yes, I have got it, but there are many things I have to work on it, and I have to overcome about the obstacle we can say. Yeah. There are some I'm stuck sometime in when I use adjective, okay, and adverb, and I don't have much knowledge about, but I'm working on it about this stuff, okay, and yeah, like as well as long as if I'm talking about my tenses, so yes, somehow down in the line, it it correct, yeah,
Yes.
in tenses, but in grammar there are many things I have to work on it. So yeah, only tenses like present, past, future, that has clear, I think, as for my understanding. Okay, and but yes, I stuck an adjective, conjunction, and preposition. Yeah, I'm mistaken in that place. Yeah, and sometimes yes, passive as also it it is impacting. Yeah, and I have to learn also passive as also. Yes, there are many there are many things I have to improve it. Yes.
Hmm. So, since your tenses has now resolved the problem with tenses, what is it that you want to focus on next? Adverbs?
No, right now I'm focusing about my adjective.
Okay,
Yeah. Yes. Then after I will go in adverb. Yeah.
all right. So then
Yes.
let us discuss a little bit about adjectives today so that it can help you. Uh, so
Please.
why don't you tell me, describe to me what do you think is an adjective?
Yeah. Adjective. The adjective means adjective describe noun. So
Yes.
yeah. So if you talk about and if you like describe any noun, at that time you have to use adjective. And there are
Mm.
many adjectives. I uh, I was surprised recently when I came to know there are six kind of adjective. Like
Mm.
number of adjective, quantity of adjective, and the quality of adjective. Okay, and so I'm just shocked. Oh my God! I thought like only there is only one adjective maybe, but there are six adjective. I don't know even six name, but yes, and an adjective also there are some word. It is similar like a verb, okay, just like adjusted, so adjusted is also similar like verb, but it is an adjective. And excited, it is a similar like verb, but it is a adjective. And exciting, it's similar like also like we have to use like ing form, exciting, interesting, but these are adjective. So yeah, so when
Yes,
I yes, that the thing.
that's good. You have been reading a lot, I think, about adjectives. That's really good. So,
Yes.
what we can do is go through the degrees of adjectives, uh, right? So, I think this is something you may have heard or you may have read in your research. There are degrees of adjective, in the sense there are three degrees, three forms of an adjective. One,
Okay.
absolute. Absolute form of an adjective means whatever word, the adjective that I'm using to describe the noun, that is absolute in its sense. I am not comparing that to anything else. I am not positioning it as first or last. That is the one and absolute way of describing the noun. For example,
Okay.
an absolute adjective can be words like cool, messy, neat, untidy, rigid.
Mm,
So I can say
mm,
he has a messy room. So when I say messy room, messy is the adjective and room is the noun, right? The space. So messy here is an absolute adjective. I am not comparing messy with anything else, right? Now the second
yeah.
form of an
No, like
adjective,
first example you have said that he has a messy room.
that's an
Okay.
example sentence. He has a
He
messy.
has a messy room. So here you use with has messy.
The
Okay.
adjective in the sentence is the word messy. That's the adjective, right?
Okay. So yeah, messy is a adjective verb. Adjective. I mean. So here, what does mean in Hindi? If I'm talking, if I tell about he has messy room, that means you wanted to say that his room is dirty. That you wanted.
Exactly.
That's the meaning of the sentence. Okay.
Yes.
So he has the messy
Mess,
room. His room is dirty.
messy
So if I'm
means
yeah.
messy means untidy. Not only like dirty, messy means untidy as well. Dirty and untidy. That is the meaning of the
Yeah.
word messy.
Yes. So in this sentence, like he has messy room. If I change, he was messy room. If I replace has, or maybe he, okay, we cannot replace the has with was, but if I can replace he is messy room, so it 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 doesn't make sense. Yeah, yeah, he has messy room. All right. Okay, understood. Now you go ahead another sentence, please. No, I'm
No problem.
just yeah.
So we're talking about adjectives here. Try to focus on the word messy, the adjective in the sentence. Right? A messy room, or you can say a cool guy, right? He is a cool guy. You want to say cool. That is your adjective here. You're describing what sort of a person he is. He's a cool
Mm,
guy, right? So
mm.
these words, cool, messy, these are absolute adjectives, right? When I say
Absolute adjective.
absolute, yes,
Mm, okay.
absolute means that word in itself is complete. It's the entire circle, complete. I'm not comparing that with anything else. I'm not placing that in a first or last position. That word itself is absolute. The second form of an adjective, now I will compare. So this second form of an adjective becomes comparative. For
Mm,
example, I will say his desk is messier than mine.
mm,
Now my
true.
adjective messy has changed to messier. I have added
Mm,
IER at the end, right? So I am comparing now. Can you see? I'm comparing his desk with my desk. So now the form
yeah.
of my adjective is a comparative form.
Yes, true.
Similarly,
Okay.
my other example, he is a cool guy. Cool is absolute adjective. Now I will change. I'll say Rahul is cooler than Raj.
Yes.
Now cool has become cooler. That is the
Yes.
comparative adjective.
Comparative adjective because of yeah. Yeah. He is smarter than me.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes. So
Right?
okay.
He is smarter than me. He is taller than me. Or I am
Yeah.
shorter than him. So
mm,
anything where you are adding r or er at the end of the adjective, it becomes a comparative adjective. Cooler, messier, shorter, taller. These are comparative adjectives because I'm comparing now between two nouns, right? Two subjects,
mm,
right?
mm,
Similarly, now the same adjective, how will it become superlative? That is the third form here. Superlative means in terms of position, first, last, second, third. In terms of position, I am placing the adjective as, let's say, coolest. He is the coolest guy in the room. That means amongst all the cool guys in the room, he is the coolest. I'm placing him
is
at
it
the top.
correct? Yes. Okay.
Because I'm
Mm,
placing him at the top as the coolest, it is superlative
yes.
form of an adjective.
Mm. So yeah, just uh, like Virat Kohli is a greatest batsman in this world. So here
Yes,
is like
great.
I'm greatest batsman in this world. So like greatest, it is a there's no comparison. It is a of the top. I mean to say yes. That's where
Exactly.
we have given the example. Yes. So
Yes. Now, some of the adjectives you don't have to say coolest, dirtiest, greatest, messiest. These are some of the adjectives which will end in est, right? But not all
yes.
adjectives will be like that. Some adjectives you have to add the superlative form by adding a word, most.
Mm,
So, for example, beautiful. Beautiful,
yes.
then I will say more beautiful. Then I will say
More beautiful.
most beautiful, right? More beautiful is comparative form of the adjective. Most beautiful is superlative form of the adjective.
Okay. Okay.
So there are
So mm, give me some example about most beautiful. Like what is adjective? It is a superlative adjective.
most beautiful is superlative adjective. Yes, most, because I'm
Superlative.
saying this girl is the most beautiful participant amongst everyone. She is the most
Okay.
beautiful. I'm placing her at the top. Or I
Mm,
can say this girl is the least beautiful amongst all the participants. I am placing her at the bottom, least beautiful.
mm,
It is still a
yes.
superlative form of the adjective, right?
Mm, true. Yes. So beautiful you have said. So can you give me another example? Except beautiful.
Of most beautiful,
No, you have given the example most beautiful. So I would like to know so we can use like interesting also. When you use interesting, so you I mean to say when we use ing form, so we have to use before most. That I want to ask.
even if your adjective you're using is in ing form, you can still go with most. This is the most interesting book I have ever read.
Yes, that my question. Yes, okay.
You can absolutely, even if your adjective is in ing form, no problem. You still have to. You have to use most. This is the way, or this is the grammar rule that talks about how you will use a superlative adjective by adding most, least,
Yeah.
best,
Mm,
right?
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she is the most entertaining uh celebrity in
Yes,
Bollywood.
yes, absolutely
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. All right. So there are some adjective also we use in the situation. So can you tell me something about
Adjectives that we use in a
just like
situation.
yeah, let me tell you something. Just like usually when we start the conversation, so we generally we ask, how was the day?
Hmm.
Probably someone say, then after someone say, yeah, my day was good, and someone say, yeah, my day was adjusting, and I'm adjusted right now. So like here, people use adjusted or adjusting. It is also adjective.
Adjusting, the word adjusting.
Yes, adjusting and adjusted. Yes. If I just you suppose you are asking to me, okay, how was the day, Sai? So I'm telling you, yeah, my day was adjusted
Mm-hmm.
because I have done this thing, I have done this thing, and now I'm adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here I use two adjectives like adjusted and adjusting.
Okay. So the way that you are using it in a sentence, you
Yes.
want to say, I am still adjusting to
Not
my day.
adjusting. Yeah, adjusting. I'm adjusting because of my day was adjusting. Sorry, my day was adjusting. That's why I'm adjusted.
Okay. I think you need to understand the word
Mhm.
itself here, adjusting,
Yeah.
that you are using.